Hey guys, I promised all of you a big episode on Parallax, which is kind of what this is. But before we get into that, there's something I need to tell all of you. First off, chances are this episode, considering how important this character is to the DC Universe, is probably going to be more than one episode. So if and when that does happen, try not to freak out. I'm going to do my best to get it all in one episode, but if that doesn't happen, then, well, yeah, I apologize for that. And also, there's no need for any of you to go down into the comment section or on our Facebook page and tell me that I've wasted about 20 to 30 seconds explaining this to you. So, let's get started. Parallax. The character was originally created by Ron Mars and artist Derry Banks for the Green Lantern issue number 48 of January 1994. It was intended to give a new alternative name to Hal Jordan, which was the original Silver Age Green Lantern character. Why? Well, because in Emerald Twilight, Hal Jordan's home city of Coast City was destroyed along with all the people inside it. He asked the Guardians for help, and the Guardians pretty much told him to go piss off. Hal didn't really take it that well and had a big temper tantrum, starting to kill and or depower all the Green Lanterns. Gambit, which at this time was the last of the Guardians for the Green Lantern Corps, fled to Earth and found a man named Kyle Rayner. No, I'm not getting into Kyle Rayner's backstory. We'll have to do that another time. Anyways, needless to say, he gave Kyle Rayner the last known green power ring, and fans did not react to this. Again, not getting into this. This will have to wait for another time. It would be more or less 10 years until Geoff Johns would rewrite the character Parallax, and this is what happened. So for the past 10 years or so, the Hal Jordan fans, which we're not going to get into because these people were crazy, were beckoning or pretty much bitching at DC for almost a decade to bring back Hal Jordan, absolve him of guilt, and to reinstate him as the one true original Green Lantern. Geoff Johns came up with a brilliant idea. Now, some of you may be familiar with the color spectrum, and that certain colors adhere to certain emotions, green being willpower and yellow being fear. These emotions, or colors, were also represented by several space god type being things. Green is represented by a space whale named Oa, while yellow is represented by an evil bug demon named Parallax. That's right, Hal Jordan didn't go crazy and start killing people. He was possessed by the yellow space bug of fear. And with that, the Lantern Corps race began. And with all of this happening, DC decided to take the other Lantern Corps and make new marketable characters off this. From this, we got the Red Lanterns of Rage, the Blue Lanterns of Hope, the Indigo Tribe, the Sapphire Lanterns, or Lanterns of Ridiculous Décolletage, and many, many more followed. Of course, for any of you who are familiar with the light spectrum, you probably already know that there should be two stand-ins, one for white and one for black, which would involve me going into a completely different thing known as Blackest Night and Brightest Day, which we're not going to get into on this episode for various reasons, such as we simply do not have the time. Parallax is still around today and also helped kick off DC's next big continuity-wide crossover with the Lantern books after Hal Jordan was reinstated as the one true Green Lantern, called the Sinestro Corps Wars. And yeah, I guess that pretty much details what Parallax is. He also managed to take over Kyle Rayner and the Flash at one point, and then he took over Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner and made them merge bodies. Ew. And, yeah. Jeez. This was weird. Oh, hey! I actually managed to fit it all into one episode. Awesome! So, I'm CJ, and I guess next time we'll be talking about something other than Green Lantern. See you guys later.